Hello Fanatics, welcome or welcome back to Diamond Painting Fanatics. I am Cindy and we're doing the colour chart with me. Sort your spare storage out, whatever you want to call this now. As I explained in the last episode, I've done away with the colour chart. I am just putting all of my squares into the boxes. So let's do that, shall we? I am on 900. I have a fresh new box. I have labelled it squares and 900 to the 3000s. I couldn't remember what last number was. And in my first box, let's just move this aside. I have squares from 150 to 899. Luckily, I can take this out and change it as and when it gets more and more full. But here we go. Look at this. Ta-da! I can now kit down. Look at that colour. Doesn't that look awesome? All that colour and the rainbow. Yeah, so they do sit in there quite nice. I have chucked a couple down the side just to top it up to 900. So, with that said, let's continue. Boom. So, I'm going to grab some bags. I have them all labelled already. Now, last episode I was getting quite a kerfuffle because I wasn't getting, I had to keep switching bags because the numbers jump all over the place. I have my scissors. I have a cup of tea that I must drink as I chat. How are you all? Are you all good? Right, so we're going from 900. So I'll just snip these off the strip just to make life easier. Guys, I do feel much better. I know I was saying to you last time that, you know, I was feeling all over the place and whatnot. I'm feeling much better and much more organised, much more on top of everything. So it's all good. I'm just going to put them over there because they will just keep falling over, so no point. I put all my rubbish here and then pour it all into my bin because I'm just lazy. I don't know what that is. Ew. Whoops, nearly missed the bag. But I did not. 902, 904. Yes. So far, so good. It is working up much quicker. I have labelled all of my square bags now. So my squares are completed. They just need the drills putting in. But all of my square, I do more squares than rounds, but I do rounds. I do like my rounds. So I need those doing as well. And what I will do is I will do them after, but I need some more bags, some of these. I get them out on Amazon, and yeah, I toyed with, did I do the right thing? Because I used to do it in the baggie and card system. With these, I don't need the card system, so I find it a little easier in that way. They do sit up on their own, and I just have to look for the number. I have separated them into rounds and squares because when I kit down, I know which boxes to grab. Yeah, so I will need some more of these. I got them on Amazon, as I just said. Then I'm going to do the same system with my ABs, but I'm going to hand write them on. I'll get some stickers and hand write the labels on for the ABs. I'm not the world's biggest fan of special shaped project. I do like them. I do like doing the special drill projects. I have a good few in the stash, which I enjoy doing because it breaks up the monotony, brings something new. And yeah, but I don't keep all of those. I know Diamond Painting Gamer does, but she does a lot of them, so understandable. But I don't collect those. I just collect the drills. I did question as to why, to be honest, because, you know, you don't really use them. But if someone's short, it's good to know that you have some, and you can help people out. Also, when I did my mystery, non-mystery painting from Sonnature, I was actually short of drills. Very rarely happens, but it does happen. I was short, and they were very hard to find drills, in the sense that they're not 310 or 939 or I don't know, any other common number. They were quite a rare find, so I dug through a couple of my kits that I've kitted up already, nothing, and then I thought, oh, I've got the Art Dot ones, and look, I had to use nearly all of them, so yeah, luckily I had them. But I know I only had to go on a Facebook group, practically any Facebook group, and just ask, and someone would have very kindly sent it to me. I've lost a drill there. 9:13, still on track. I have to keep checking because last week I was in a big kerfuffle. 9:15. Do you want to hear a funny story? Oh, it tickled me, okay? Far more than it should have. I have a friend who I have known since I was a teenager, we lost touch. Then Facebook happened. He reached out to me and we chatted, and he was married with 2 kids. Reese was a baby at the time, and we got chatting and everything else, and we're better friends now than we ever were as teenagers. We worked at the same place, and we're better friends now than ever. And he was chatting to me, and because he has 2 kids from his first marriage and 3 younger ones in his second marriage, and they're quite young. So I said, oh, have you got the older 2 this weekend? And he said, well, the daughter, in the first marriage he had a son and a daughter. I'm not going to say names. 9, 18. And the daughter said, oh, you can pick me up Saturday night, but I have to leave early Sunday morning. And the dad turned around and said, well, there's not really much point, is there? You might as well just, like, stay at home if you've got to, I've got to get up early and drive you there, and it's just easier if you stay at home. And she was like, oh, okay. She's just turned 18, okay? So the dad turned round to her and said, oh, why have you got to be home early Sunday morning? And she said, oh, me and my friend are going to London. And he was like, oh, cool, what are you going to do in London? And she replied, we're going to see Magic Mike. And he turned around and went, that's cool. What's that? I was off. Oh my goodness. I found that absolutely hilarious, because I could just see her face going, doesn't matter, Dad. But now she's already told him. So he said, I was gone. I was already gone. I was laughing my head off. And he went, you know what it is? And I went, of course I know what it is. And he said, well, yeah. He Googled it, didn't he? To find out, like, what is this? What is it? Like, he Googled it and wishes he hadn't. Because his daughter's going to go see it. And I just simply, well, between laughing, I turned around and I said, she's 18 now. So, doesn't matter what you got to say about it, does it? But at least she told you. I found that absolutely hilarious. Like, too funny. Let's just checking I've got them facing the right way. Yeah. I did find that hilarious. So it's not funny when it is. I said, but you know, it's what it is. I just found it funny that you had no idea, and she was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Once you told her to explain herself. Yeah, no, it's not that important. Bless her. She's 18. She's just turned 18, so. And we're on line 26. Let's just get rid of this rubbish. Oh guys, it's so nice getting organised and sorted out. It's awesome. How are you guys all doing? You all good? Do you know, I have some of the most amazing Fanatics, because I was sat here and I was charging my phone. I was sat here not really doing very much, to be honest. I wasn't diamond painting or anything, and I got an Instagram message saying I'm at an AEW live event right now, and she sent me a photo of Tony Schiavone in the ring. He's obviously chatting, and she said, I thought of you. And I was like, wow, that's so amazing. It really, really is. You're sat there live and you thought, oh, I'm going to message Cindy because she needs to know that I'm thinking of her at a wrestling event. Well, gel is what I actually replied to her. Yeah, I hope you had an amazing time. Thank you. That cheered me up, because it just goes to show you guys to listen to whatever I ramble on about. It's so sweet. What was the other thing? There was something else that happened to do with Fanatics. Can I remember what it is? No, I cannot. It will come to me. You are all amazing. Oh, it was the Johnny and Amber trial. When he won, everyone was messaging me. And I mean, my phone was pinging and pinging like never before. And people were sending me TikToks of all of the Johnny and Amber stuff. And Clacton-On-Sea, she sent me quite a few. I do love her ones. She messaged me after he won, Johnny won, and so he should have. And I said, you won't believe the amount of messages I've been getting tonight. Like, whoa. And she said, well, if nothing else, it shows people listen. And I thought, fair point. I love it. I love that you do all of that. I think it's so cool. I have a little following. It's so sweet. 9:35. See how far we can get within about an hour, I reckon. I don't like to take up much more than that, because I think you might zone out if you don't already. 936. I'm just checking the numbers, because last week they were giving me a lot of trouble. 936, 937. yeah, I've got all the bags prepped, so we shall see how far we get within the hour. Oh, do you know what? I found a new person to watch on YouTube. I like finding new people. I believe her name is Diamond Grandma. I do believe that's her name. And love it. She has that proper that proper American accent. I absolutely love it. Okay, so 938 on these. Right, upside down. But it's the proper American accent. And Reese walked in while I was watching her, and she had done this plaque of birds. I can't even, I'm not even going to imitate it. I'm not very good at imitating voices or accents or voices. I tried it with my Dirty Den, you know, with the famous line. Apparently it's a famous line. Hello, princess. I said to Kay, I think I got away with that. She went, it was really good. I think she was just humouring me. But Diamond Grandma, whoa, what a blast. She is always so happy and excited, and yeah, she was doing this bird plaque thing that comes with a chain, and she was saying that her mum wants it, and she was like, I think I might have to get another one because I really want it, but I can't say no to my mama. It was awesome. And then Reese walked in and he was like, do you say no to your mama? Oh, well, I never say no to my mama. We were trying, guys. We were trying. I didn't say I was good at it. But I definitely don't say no to my mum. I know what's good for me. I need to know where she's from. What part of America, because that accent is awesome. It's really good. Oh, these bags are a little bit stiff when you're popping them open as much as I am. 945. Do we have 945? 946, 47, 48. That was close. 50, 51, 54. Nearly got all that wrong. Then I would have cried. I would have cried. Don't mess up now, you're in the 900s. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad because I have a lot of storage. So I could have just waited and kept them in the containers until I had finally sat down and sorted my act out and got all this sorted out. I could have done that, but I didn't. I'm very impatient and I don't like having kits that I've done sat in my storage containers. Don't like it. It niggles at me. And my kids say I'm OCD, and I'm not, but I think I might be. Things like that niggle at me. Oh. This same friend, okay, the one with the 18-year-old daughter who's going to see Magic Mike. I wonder how many of you are Googling that. Not very many. We all know. He sent me a message and he went, have I ever shown you my fridge? I'm like, what is he on about now? I went, I can't say I've ever seen your fridge, no. And then he sent me a picture of his fridge. Yeah. The face you're pulling right now is the face I pulled. Alright then. And I went, cool. And he was like, but it's all clean. And I'm like, okay. And he went, he sent me photos. He was showing me the fridge behind the kids. I don't think the kids were the point of the photo, but they're really cute kids. Really cute. And I turned around and I said, the biggest question of both of these photographs is why the hearts on your table are upside down. He had a tablecloth on and you walk into the kitchen this way and the hearts are facing the wall that way. And he went, because there's no one with OCD in our house. And I was like, fair enough. Just thought I'd ask. And then he said, well, I am OCD. And I was like, sure. Okay. And he said, the beers have to be facing the right way in the fridge. And I went, I don't think OCD applies to just beers. I think it's like if you did it in your cupboards with all of the tins and everything. I don't think it applies to just your beers in the fridge. So there you go. I have a fascinating story for you. I'm quite safe, he doesn't watch my videos. Unless I send him a link to one, which I won't do on this. It's usually just to point out something. All my Dainty unboxings, I send him those because I'm really proud. How are we getting on? 955. That's a nice colour. It's like mint ice cream sort of colour. I'm hoping they get quite far in with half an hour and we're flying through, so that is good. That is good. Yeah, me and Reese, we do have we are two peas in a pod, me and Reese. My son's like, you two really need to like stop. Let's grab some more bags. I've got them all stacked in this little basket here, just out of camera view. Oh, I feel so much happier getting all of this sorted out. It all sit nice and neat. And 957. Yeah, all my squares will be done. sorted. 958. I don't know what else to talk about. I will think of something, don't you worry. I generally do. I do waffle a lot. Nine, 5, 8, 9, 5, 9. So good, getting organised. And then I kit down all my kits, moving forward, because yeah, I cheated. Some of them, like my furniture drills, I wasn't going to keep those. They were very good. The Survivor Lady I did ages ago, they were a popping nightmare, so I wouldn't have saved those. I don't think I kept gobstopper drills, which I usually do because they're Diamond Art Studio kits. I always keep their drills are amazing. Couple of Dainty kits I didn't keep those, and I should have done because they're good. But yeah, I can't have it just sat there once I've done a kit. Is that OCD? I don't know. It niggles, okay? I can be dozing off fast asleep, dozing off to sleep, in bed, all snug as a bug, and it'll be like, you know you left them in there. You finished your kit, and you've just left the drawers in there. I'm like, oh, I know. Can't do it. Just me. I'm not a fan of kitting down, gotta say. It's not my favourite thing to do. Kitting up is because I get all excited about the next project I'm going to be working on, or I'm planning to move it to the top of the list. Although that doesn't always work, because for Spooky Flings last year, I was going to do the, I think the proper name is Stormy Cathedral, but I call it Spooky Castle. I was going to do that, but then I got the Splatter Skull instead. And then I ran out of time. So that's still kitted up. So I will get to those. I'm going to start working through all the kits that I've kitted up. In hopes of clearing them all, have them sat empty, and then go on a massive, what shall I kit up next? I need some drills, and then two. Oh, 21, that's a good sign. Here we go. Oh. Found them. 967. Yay! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I've done all of my square bags, labelled them all up, ready to just fill and store. £9.70. Do you know the other day, yesterday, because my bed is right by the window, so there. Once I'm organised in here, I will show you everything, but right now, I was sat on the bed, quite happy. I'd changed the kids around. You see, 9.70, 9.72. See, it's a good job I'm watching what I'm doing now, isn't it? Because this doesn't have any. I dread to think how many packets of drills are not added in this. Why not? I don't get it. They say, oh, it's every DMC colour. It's not. They've missed out loads. I dread to think how many. And it wasn't cheap either. Anyway, yeah, I was sat on the bed looking out the window, and this car pulled up, left the engine running. Now, to quickly explain, you come off the main road and you come up my road, but there's a dead end, and then there's two alleys, one that goes to town and one no one uses. You get murdered down that side. So a car came up and it parked just outside my house, and my house is literally 1 or 2 houses up from a little road that connects to another road which can take you to the main road again. I have a main road either side of me, but I've got a dead end. Cul-de-sac. There you go. Kind of. It's not actually called a cul-de-sac, it's a road, but you know, there's no end. So this car pulled up outside my house, and he went round to the passenger side, grabbed a KFC bucket, and then proceeded to walk up that other street. And I thought, you're bloody brave, around here, leaving your engine running with no one inside it. It only takes 2 minutes around here. That's brave. Yeah, he was off delivering food. He's obviously not from around here. But he got back to his car, it was still there. He was lucky that day. I don't like this area. I like that the school is a 10-minute walk. The train station, a 5-minute walk. Town is literally a 5-minute walk. The beach, literally not even 10-minute walk. I love all that. It's just the people. And I said to Carl when we went downtown, we took a stroll downtown, and we were quite happy, minding our own business, walking around, and I was like, I really don't like Clacton. This is what I was saying to Carl. And he went, why, Mum? We were heading into town at this point. We were walking. And I went, wow, you know, people are always out and about in their pyjamas, for one. And he went, no, they're not. Look at that lady. And he went, never mind. And then he blocked my view. She was in her pyjamas. Like, middle of the day. Like, what are you doing walking around in your pyjamas? I could be sat here and I could have run out of milk, right? I don't know. Let's say 11:30 at night. Okay? I would get dressed just to go to the shop because I don't want to be out in my pyjamas. I think, going back to when Reese was in primary school, I dropped him off one day and they had an assembly. This is primary school, so Reese's class was doing the assembly and they wanted the parents there. And then this woman stood there and she looked at me panicking. And she went, it's not today, is it, the assembly? And I went, yeah, if you go round, thinking she didn't know where it was. And then as I looked at her, she stood there in her onesie. Wow. Didn't you have an awesome time? Thinking, oh my God. Can you not? Look at me. And plenty of mums do the school run in their pyjamas. I know this, but I'm not one of them. Or I was never one of them. Nope. Mainly thanks to her, I've got to say. That stuck with me. Oh, you'll never guess what. Look at this. We are on 991. And we are on bag number 991. Do you know what comes next? 992. Correct. Have a point on me. But dun, dun, dun. 992. 992. We are doing really well. And we're 43 minutes in because I'm not editing. You'll be able to tell now if I did, because it will say like less than 43 minutes. 993. Oh, these drills are so static. Right, so we have 993. Then we have... No, there's no 994. Behave. It's 995. One of Jen's favourite colours. Sorry, Diamond Painting Gamer. She loves blue. Five. Then we have 996. Another nice blue. I'm just gonna pop those in there. because just get rid of my rubbish. Once it builds up a little bit, I get rid of it. We are now in the 3000s. Yes. Oops. So we have 311. Again, have to keep an eye on bag numbers just to make sure it's right. Three 12. Oh, no label on that one. 13. 13. Ooh, no label on that one. And 21. How amazing! We're in the 3000s. I don't know why I'm getting so excited, because I have the rounds to do next. And then I'm starting from the 800 odds, I think. Okay, I'm going to find the next lot of drills. So it's 3022. Got it. Right, I shall do this strip and then we will call it a day. Gotta get some diamond painting done. 3022. Let's put some in front. It is like a massive kitting up, this video, isn't it? I should put it all into one video instead. Kitting up. 23. 24. I think they're behaving now. I think they're pretty much all here now. No, we missed one, didn't we? Of course we did. Oh, Cindy! I lost a couple there. I don't know how I can miss such a massive bag. I have a question for you, if you're still here towards the end of the video. I have a question. And I'm really curious, okay? So you have to let me know. 31. Where is the strangest place you have found a drill, a diamond? The strangest place. I remember I went on holiday with a friend and I took a load of diamond paintings because, well, I knew there would be interest, shall we say. So I took a lot of my 30 by 40s. We were actually camping, never again, but we were actually camping, as in we had a tent. And I took a massive table and a load of chairs, and we were trying to diamond paint on this campsite. The weather was awful. Oh, it was horrible. And the staff there were really rude. It was just a horrible holiday. Fond memories, as you can tell. But I took a load of diamond painting kits, and I knew the kids would be all over it. So I took a load and said, there you go, flick through the book, pick one, and off you pop. I'll show you how to do it, and off you pop. And at one point I was sat in my car because the weather was awful. I was just sat in my car and I thought, oh, I'm going to grab my diamond painting to sit with my little tray and diamond paint in my car because it's big enough. And I was joined by one of the kids. And all of a sudden, we were chatting. I was diamond painting, we were chatting, but I wasn't watching her. I mean, she's old enough. I don't know. I can't even remember how old she was, but 12, 13 sort of age. She wasn't young. And I'm sat there and I'm diamond painting and I'm chatting away to her and having a pleasant old time. And then she went, oh no. And I was like, what? And then I looked up and she dropped all of her drills all over my car. All on the passenger side of my car. And I was like, awesome. I was hyperventilating because now she can't finish her diamond painting, can she? Yeah, I was just hyperventilating because diamond painting, you know? You get it. You get it. I'm pretty sure you get it. Yeah, I was not impressed. And then one time we were in a hotel, another holiday, we were in a hotel and I'd learnt my lesson. I'm not sharing. Well, I tell a lie. I did share. What I did was, you know the packs of stickers that you get? I had a load of those. I think they were Hello Kitty ones, to be honest. I had a load of those and I thought, well, I'm just going to give them a pack of stickers. They can pick a sticker, put the drills on the table, knock yourselves out. And then the mum, my best friend, their mum was sat there doing them. And I'm like, I did that so the kids would be amused, so we can sit and talk. But she was sitting there doing all of these stickers. And I'm like, alright then. I said, oh, you should get into it because it's like really therapeutic. It really does benefit your mental health, diamond painting. And if you don't diamond paint, people are like, yeah, of course it does. You're just sticking plastic, you know, to a sticky sheet. Of course it helps your mental health. And then they try it and they're like, oh, yeah, it actually does. But yeah, and then she's just like, oh, I don't have, I mean, she does have, 5, 6, missed one. She has 6 kids, and I mean the oldest is in his 20s. The next one is college, and then all the way down to a very, very, very young one, toddler. So yeah, she does have her hands full. And the same with like Lisa's friends at school. I'm not going to say names. But she can be messaging him at like 11:30, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, why aren't you in bed? Why are you not in bed? I've always given Reese a bedtime because, one, he gets up fit and healthy and ready for the next day at school, and 2, when they're in bed, it's my time. I've been a mum all day. I don't want to be a mum until I pass out. Thank you. But I believe it's good for them to give them the boundaries, and he knows. He pushes it sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but he knows when it's bedtime. It used to be 8, and no joke, he kept waking up at like 4 AM. And rather than just like sit on his phone in his room or whatever, he'd come and get me. And I'm like, go away. I was quite happy fast asleep. So I was like, yeah, you can go to bed at 8:30. And then he was getting up at 5. I was like, 9 PM, no later. He is 13, but he is a very young 13. And 3, 2. Saying that, tonight, no joke, I said to him, like, come on, it's bedtime. And he was like, oh. I'm like, not having it, it's bedtime. Like, don't even try it. And then he was like, you come to tuck me in. I'm like, you're 13 years old. When Cole's 13, he didn't want me anywhere near him. He's a stickler for habit and routine. 3328 is my last bag, and look at that, pretty much on the hour. Oh yeah. Boop, boop, boop. 28. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm so thrilled. yeah. So don't forget to let me know. Strangest place you found a drill. I've had them floating in the bath. You know, where they're obviously stuck to me at some point, and then I get in the bath and then they're floating around in the bath. That's happened. Let's have a look. Are we all good here? We are. Let's just... They're a little bit awkward to get straight, but once they're upright, we're good. I just don't like feeling too squishy. See, those are absolutely perfect, and then they like, but if I push it, it jumps up. See what I mean? Cool. 3021. Yeah, I can get a few more in there yet, but that will do. That will do. Exciting times. We can start kitting down soon. I can put them in my rounds box because I need some more. Wow. We've got to go from 3340 all the way through to 3866. Might get that done in one sitting. What do you reckon? Get the next batch done in the next sitting? I hope so. Then I can get on with kitting down kits. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. So good. And I've got them in my cheetah, so they have to match. So I have 150 to 8.99 in here, and then 900 to the end here. So that's all good. I can start kitting down and doing kitting down videos. Yay! You like those? I will see you in an upcoming video very, very soon. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. I hope you got a lot of your project done, whatever you have been working on while listening to my waffle. Love, hugs and sparkles to you all.